Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBoss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be doing part 2 of my Grand Theft Auto 5 graphics comparison from PS3 to PS4, and then recently some of the newest PC screenshots. So again, this video isn't here to tell you that PC is better than console or console is better than PC. I'm just going to be comparing the progression of graphics and how, in my opinion, they've gotten better from each generation, going from PS3 to PS4 and PC, and also looking at the noticeable differences you'll see when the game does come out for PC in less than a week. So I know, once again, this is going to be a very discussion-heavy video, so I do want to hear the comments below in the comment section, and also be sure to drop a like if you like these kind of videos, as I'm sure to make more in the future if you guys do enjoy. Anyways, let's get into some of the screenshots. So once again, big thanks to UHD Gaming. He's the one who put these screenshots together, and we've got our first one right here, which is Trevor, or at least in one of them, standing in the desert. And you can see, and as I told you in the last screenshot comparison video that I did, Rockstar love their foliage, they love their plants, and you can see the gradual progression from PS3 to PS4, and then definitely from PS4 to PC, whether it's the texture of the cactus, or the desert plants, or the shadowing, or even the mountain in the background. That's gotten much more detailed, and the details on the power lines as well, and the signs. So I do think this is going to be beautiful. I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but Rockstar loves their plants and their foliage, and that's definitely something I think they're going to be improving on in the PC edition of the game. Our second screenshot here gives us some great detail of the character resolution in Grand Theft Auto 5, especially on the PC, but even a huge jump from PS3 to PS4. So there's Michael right there. On the PS3, doesn't look as crisp as we'd like. Still, obviously, a really good looking texture for its time. A nice bump up on the PS4. And on the PC, with that 4K resolution screenshot, you can really see the wrinkles in his jacket, whether it be the scars on his face, the wrinkles on his forehead, the scowl on his mouth. You know, the detail is incredible. And also, keep in mind how crisp and clear the Vinewood sign and the buildings in the background also look. So some great improvements right there. Our third screenshot right here of this building kind of in the woods really shows off the detail that Rockstar put into not only the people in this game, but also the buildings as well. And of course, the draw distance too. On the PS3, you can see the very top of what looks to be the observatory. PS4, you get a little bit more detail. And finally, on the PC, you can not only see the observatory, but parts of some radio towers, lots of the homes within the Rockford Hills. So I don't want to harp on this too long, because I'm sure you guys are tired of me talking about draw distance and foliage, but nevertheless, it's still beautiful and just shows off the great detail and awesome draw distance that PC is going to have. And speaking of draw distance, here we go. I think this is one of the best screenshots ever to show off the power of the draw distance, which I said is so important when you have a game like a big map like Skyrim, Grand Theft Auto 5. Draw distance is huge. On the PS3, not a whole lot of draw distance, and the details of the crane and this gondola is not very detailed. PS4, a little better. The draw distance only increases a little bit, but on PC, the detail of the gondola, and you can see into the city. You can see not only all the way to Mount Chiliad, but Mount Josiah, and also just all the way down into the city, which is crazy. You could have never done that on a last generation console, so I think that's incredible. I'm not going to spend too much time on this next screenshot because it really just harps on some of the other things I've talked about, which is foliage and also just upgraded textures to building, but also the way the sun reflects off buildings and the shadowing. You can see on the PS3 and the PS4, the sun and the shadows just kind of look like blotches on the house, whereas on the PC, you can see the nice individual ways that the sun will hit objects and then thus reflecting a shadow onto the house and off the car. So I do think this looks incredible. Now, this is a great screenshot right here. It's obviously the city, downtown Los Santos at sunset, and it shows off a few great things for me. One of them is going to be traffic and city density. On the PC version, you can obviously see there's much more cars on the highway. You can see like the headlights and brake lights inside of the city itself, and they're much more crisp and clear as compared to the PS4 and the PS3. Also, the draw distance as well. The mountains don't seem to be shadowed in some sort of fog, and the buildings themselves, like I said, you can see individual layers of light, like there's people still working in those buildings. So the clarity is going to be amazing, and just the finite little things are going to make PC graphics that much better. So here we go. We've got our 8th screenshot right here, and this is really cool because it shows off not only the details in the woods with like the sun rays coming through the mist and the fog, but also the great details on the vehicle and Trevor themselves. We'll start with the vehicle. This is the dirt bike. This is the Sanchez, which can have liveries put on it, and you can see how great those liveries look. That Patriot red, white, and blue looks incredible on the dirt bike itself as compared to the Atomic logo, which still looks nice on the PS4, and then the Army one on the PS3. There's just a huge upgrade and difference right there. And also Trevor, he looks good himself, a very detailed, texturized character, so I really do like that. Overall, a great screenshot. Here we go, our second to last screenshot, and again, this is just showing off character and NPC density, whether in Grand Theft Auto 5 or in GTA Online. That's something that I think is going to be huge, is having an interactive world that feels real. And when you have NPCs and just random characters running around, saying random things, doing random things, it makes the world feel extremely real. Now, also keep a note that the signage and the trees itself, they look much better, and it's just an overall better, brighter, and more crisp looking Los Santos. All right, we got our final screenshot right here, which is extremely similar to the one we looked at a little bit earlier. It looks to be the other side of Michael in this case, which instead of showing off the character, more shows off the crispness of the building. So we're getting a really good look at that building that's under construction by STD Constructions, and also the Maze Bank Arena. From PS3 to PS4, huge jump. There's a lot more clarity right there. And then from PS4 all the way up to the 4K resolution of the PC. Like I said, you can see the individual layers of the building, those spotlights shining up on the maze bank and shining down on the construction, look absolutely beautiful and incredible and so detailed. And I think this is going to be an amazing Grand Theft Auto 5 experience. So anyways, those are all the screenshots I've got to show for you guys today. I really want to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think. Are you a PC guy or are you a console guy? And what do you think of these screenshot comparisons? Again, if you did enjoy this kind of video, a like rating would be awesome. And of course, if you are new, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I do daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.